I just pulled into Mary Jane Reservoir here just west of Manitou, Manitoba, and we're going to be targeting some black crappies, some largemouth bass, and some walleye because this lake it's a man-made reservoir and it's stocked with them. This is my brand new Ski-Doo Expedition 900. So this is going to be what we're taking out on the lake today. I'm parked in the boat launch here. One thing to look out for is there's the aerator over there where I was pointing, and that'll be close to some of the deepest water in the lake. And yeah, we're gonna kind of start fishing kind of over here, maybe try and work some points or something like that. We got out here kind of early afternoon, tried an assortment of different things, from setting up in shallower water and deeper water. Got set up here around this one point in about 20 feet. And we're marking fish for a couple hours before they actually turned on and started biting. And yeah, this bite window, just one after another here. We got a fish! Finally, we have a fish. It's a crappie. Oh, there's so many down there. Okay. I'll show you this real quick. Got one. This is our first fish all day, but there's a whole school down there, so we're gonna get right back after them. Oh, there's another one. There's more down there. Oh, that's exciting. Cookie cutters. We're gonna measure those in a second here. We can get back down there. I don't know how long this bite window is gonna last. I do love eating fish, so we're gonna put some of these fish in the bucket here. They're not huge, but we're hungry for a meal. Got a fish coming up off the bottom here, so we're gonna try and catch him. There we go, we're hooked up with another. Got a cookie cutter, those last ones. Oh, maybe marginally bigger, but anyways, one more fish. There we are. That's what we're fishing for. Crappies. Quick little trick here is when you're reeling in a fish, it'll kind of turn your jig vertical, so I just like it when it hangs horizontal as much as possible. Oh, on the drop down already, they're chasing it. There we go, this one feels a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Got our limit. So, we won't be... Oh, I ripped it through his mouth. Shoot. Okay, we got a big mark here. Hopefully we can entice him to bite. Oh, it's split into two. Two smaller fish. Just messing around with some camera gear here, and the fish finder is just lighting up. There we go. There's a few more down there. That's the crazy thing. Oh. Yeah, it's been dead all day, and now... Oh, a little largemouth bass. Cool. Not a very big one, but hey, we'll take it. So, there's your largemouth bass, Mary Jane Reservoir. Slow-mo, super duper cinematic release. Can feel them just pushing baits around right now. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Come on. These fish are getting curious. There we go. Hooked up. Doesn't feel huge. Another little crappie. Two jig. Here we go. Another black crappie. Let this one go. Goes.
I'm gonna head out.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go watch my debut on the Stag on the Line channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm actually excited to watch that. I love his videos though. He's all like, of all the people I watch fishing, He's the only one that makes me laugh. Like, have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you too. Merry Christmas, buddy.
You bet.
Oh, there's one. See you, buddy. I just hooked up with another one.
Nice. Giant?
No, just a small crappie again.
Sweet.
Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, just hooked into this crappie. Again, we are using a frostbite tungsten jig. I don't know if you can see that or not. We're gonna release this fish, and then. So yeah, that's just kind of give you a perspective. This one's almost 8 inches, and yeah, we're gonna send him back. There he goes. Like, I don't know if you're noticing this, but like, I've caught every fish on this spring bobber rod just because the bite is so subtle. So I ordered 2 frostbite rods. So I ordered the Feather Duster and the Mr. Noodles just to kind of compare it to this rod, because I've broken a few of these ones here, and like, I love how sensitive they are, but they're just not durable. I've broken so many of them and I'm getting frustrated, and I'm ready to jump ship, so that's why I'm ready to try some of these frostbite rods. Oh, that's a bigger one. Bigger one. So yeah, again, just using a frostbite tungsten jig with a little plastic on there, and catching a whole whack load of these crappies here in southwest Manitoba. So we'll send this one back. Oh, there's more down there. God. Oh, there we go. We're hooked up. I was just gonna set up that other GoPro, but anyways, this fish chased me up. Nicer sized crappie. There is a whole bunch more on the screen though. I gotta get down there. Here we go. Sending him back home. I don't know if you can see that. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, there's so many of them down there. Let me get down there. Oh, there we go. Oh, kind of a couple minute long lull there. Oh, lost it at the hole. This fish came up like 4 or 5 feet off bottom to come chase after me. There we go. That's a better one. Feels like a crappie again. Oh, it's a nice crappie. That's what we're looking at. Nice black crappie. Send them back home. Alright, there's more down there, so we're dropping back down on them. Oh, that felt good. That felt really good. Let's see what it is. Come on, big bass. Oh, it's a walleye. Guess this lure catches everything in this lake. Here's a Mary Jane walleye. That's about a cookie cutter size for here. Oh, more fish down there, so I'm gonna send this guy back home. Yeah, with that, it didn't feel heavy, but it fought more than anything else here today. So I was just like, oh, you know what? I was just open for a big old bass. Wish my frostbite rods were here. I feel like that'd be a huge difference maker. Sometimes you just gotta play with the hand you're dealt. Oh, another fish down there. Let's go, let's go. There we go. Come on back. Got his interest. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. Doesn't feel very big. There. Another crappie. Could do this all day. Probably 6 inches. There he goes. Oh, hey people in YouTube land. I don't know if this GoPro is picking up my fish finder at all, but this is just crazy. The amount of fish that are showing up here. Usually I find crappie, you'll find them suspended over deep water. So that's why it's that much more important to have some form of sonar. Just to be able to find them, right? Because like, unlike a walleye or a perch or a pike, that you'll typically find belly to bottom. So it's like you can fish blind as long as you can get down to the bottom, fish within, you know, 12 to 18 inches of the bottom. Like, you're gonna have a really good chance of catching a walleye, a pike, or a perch. But these crappies suspending over deep water, like, they can be anywhere. They could be at the bottom, they could be middle of the column, or right underneath the ice, right? So it's like, you know, you don't need a $4,000 fish finder or active sonar. I know it does make a huge difference though. Like, to be able to use something like that to both locate the fish and then actually kind of figure out how they're reacting to your baits. But like, I'm using the cheapest fish finder money can buy right now. It's the Humminbird Ice 35, and like, it does the trick. I've had this thing for 7-8 years now, and I mean, it hasn't let me down yet. I mean, it's had a tough life. I mean, if you look at this, I don't know if you can see that, but like, she has had a hard life, but she takes a licking and keeps on ticking, right? So what more can you ask for? It's not like I'm not catching fish. You know, sometimes it might take me a little longer to find them, but we manage. Oh yeah, there we go. I watched them shoot up off the bottom here and take this bait. Like I said, this is just, I don't know if you can see that. That is the Frostbite tungsten jig in orange and green, my favorite color. There we go. Another black crappie going home. Here we go. Oh, and there's more down there. That's the crazy thing. This bite has just gotten nuts. Oh, that didn't feel terrible. Kind of felt like a walleye. I called it. There's your walleye. Guys catching any pickerels in there? Look at that. Beautiful. Send it back home. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Come on. Don't lose it. There goes my chair. Oh yeah, another crappie. Could do this all day. Another beautiful Mary Jane crappie. I don't know. I'd say this is probably a cookie cutter for here, but they do get a lot bigger. Like, I've seen fair share of 13 and a half inches come out of here. Another crappie. Sweet. There we go. This is big, but I've been wrong before. The walleye. Same thing, just cookie cutter Mary Jane walleye. All in that 30 centimeter kind of range. So anyways, we'll send them back home. And get back down there, because there's more. There's more where that came from. But man, would I love to catch just a freaking toad of a largemouth bass. It's crazy. I haven't not caught one on this other rod. It's like a medium, but it's the lightest one I have that's not broken. I don't even want to say the brand name, but I've got 4 rods from that brand. And they're all broken. So, anyways, that's why I'm trying out the new Frostbite stuff. Here's another crappie. As you can see, the old tungsten jig in his mouth. Send it back home. Here we go. Been like 4 minutes since I caught a fish. What's going on? It'd be nice to have an actually big fish for this video for you guys. I mean, I'm not promising anything, but